Hello everyone, my name is Crystal Sterling and I will be focusing on raising minimum wage. Minimum wage right now is $7.25 an hour. Because of inflation, the current minimum wage forces more people into the poverty line. A single parent who works full-time and makes minimum wage only earns about $14,500 a year. If she has two children, this income is more than $4,000 below the poverty line. Increasing minimum wage to about $10 an hour would raise almost 1 million people above the poverty line. A raise from $7.25 to $10 an hour would increase a household's before-tax income by almost $6,000 annually. In addition, families earning more than $7.25 but below $10 are barely above the poverty threshold risen as well. There are 17 million workers who earn less than $10 an hour. People who are opposed to raising minimum wage say it would result in loss of jobs because of employers would lay off workers due to the offset of additional labor costs. This is true, but not as serious as it sounds, and I will explain why. According to the consumer advocate Ralph Nader, a moderate raise in the minimum wage can be offset by slightly price increases and lower employee turnover costs. Raising minimum wage has multiple benefits. As an increase to minimum wage, it will make more families above the poverty threshold, and their need for public assistance will decrease. Also, as wages increase, a family's purchasing increases for both lower and middle income families. As they are able to spend more, businesses benefit. As demand for goods increases, additional employees will be hired. Businesses will also benefit as well. By increasing minimum wage, it will boost worker productivity, increase employee retention, and increase employee morale and loyalty, reducing new employee training costs and improving efficiency. Raising minimum wage to $10 an hour would reduce poverty and increase the quality of life for 30 million Americans. Wow. Employees will benefit, businesses will benefit, and the country benefits from the positive effect of increased purchasing power on the economy. 80% of Americans and more support raising minimum wage. Increasing minimum wage is not only good for our country, but that making sure everyone is paid a living wage is the right thing to do. Now, everybody might not agree with raising minimum wage because, as I said before, it could increase the cost of living, the cost of groceries, the cost of gas, and many other things. But I don't think this is as serious because, like I said before when I was stating facts, is by the government raising minimum wage, people will spend more money and businesses will make more money, and therefore more employees will be hired, not being fired. So personally, I think minimum wage should be increased so that a lot of people aren't dependent on the government for food or for housing, or for Social Security, and many other things. Now, some people may need government assistance to cope with certain things, but I think by raising minimum wage, it will decrease the need of people having to depend on the government to supply them with their daily living needs. Thank you.